And by the way, the strawberries that I've been buying,
Gariguette, you try the Gariguette, very small one.
like torpedo shape.
Yeah.
Because in the U.S. we have the California strawberries, and you bite into them and they're white inside, like plastic.
You know, you have a season. We have to talk about the season too. Explain to you can't eat tomatoes in December. Shit.
I'm Chef Todd Moore. My mission is empowering people to cook without recipes. They experience the freedom to cook what they want, how they want it, the confidence to take control and try new things, the health benefits of fresh, wholesome foods, and the family strengthening bonds of dinner time together, as well as the money they save by eating well. Live without rules, cook without recipes. It's a no-recipe lifestyle. Pascal knows. It's my friend Pascal Mier, owner of L'Epicure Fine in Paris, my last visit with him. But he knows, Frenchmen know, Europeans know, everybody seems to know, but Americans, that you eat in season. You eat what's available at the time. So what? You can't get a strawberry in December. You wait until the good local strawberries are in. And that's what we've done this week. I'm back from DJ's Berry Patch, and the bucket's getting lower and lower because we made some strawberry pancakes yesterday. Today I want to show you a way, a no-recipe lifestyle way, not only to preserve your strawberries for a short amount of time, but give you an ingredient to then use in many different applications. So today we're going to make a simple strawberry syrup, and actually we might even go full-blown and make a complicated strawberry syrup. And it starts with capping and dicing the strawberries again, and I'll show you how we do this on the stove. My capped and cubed strawberries, I've got a nice little saucepan here. 8 ounces of water, and remember our friend cream of tartar. Now, cream of tartar in the last episode, it helped leaven the pancakes that we made, but cream of tartar is going to have a different function today. I'll tell you all about it, but it's a very simple matter of, it's about a pound or so of cubed strawberries. 8 ounces of water. We don't want to sweeten these too much, but a tablespoon or so of sugar will set the color of the strawberries and help preserve them. They're already really, really sweet, so I don't want to kill it with sugar, but what I want to do now is bring this to the stove and simmer it a little bit to evaporate that liquid. Strawberries, sugar, and water on the stove right now, and there are 2 ways that we can go with this. One is a simple syrup, and really all we need to do is bring that water to a boil, give it another minute or 2, although we don't cook by time, but the object is simply to dissolve the sugar. And the sugar will dissolve and you'll have strawberries and sugar. But thereafter we can continue to go, and when we use our basic knowledge again of the bake shop and about the stages of sugar temperatures, what happens when you boil sugar? Well, at 230 degrees Fahrenheit, about 110 degrees Celsius, you get to a thread stage where the sugar starts to get like a gummy bear candy or the gummy worm candy or something. Now that gives a better body to a sweetened sauce. So you have a choice. A simple syrup can be great for use in drinks, can soak cakes with. You can punch a relatively bland cake, they call it punching, with a strawberry syrup and give it that strawberry flavor. Or if we start to make it toward candy, when we get to that 230 Fahrenheit, 110 Celsius, now you're getting into candy making range, and you'll have a nice thick soupy syrup using your fresh strawberries. Let's see what it looks like on the stove. Now, when our water and strawberries and sugar syrup just barely starts to come to a boil, now's the time where we're going to use our cream of tartar. Now again, cream of tartar does many different things. It's a dry acid. It's what they scrape off the bottom of wine barrels, not wheelbarrows. Wine barrels is where the cream of tartar comes from. But in this instance, what this is going to do is prevent crystallization of sugars. We don't want this to be a crunchy syrup. We want it to be a smooth syrup. So just a little bit of cream of tartar, again, just the tip of the knife. Pascal had a phrase, le point, I don't remember what it is in French. Pascal?
Une pointe de couteau, we say in French, you know, just the top of the knife. Une pointe de couteau.
Exactly, just the tip of the knife into our sugar syrup. And now we'll stir to dissolve that a little bit, and that will help inhibit crystallization of sugars. If we decide to go to that 230 degree Fahrenheit, 110 Celsius point, we don't want it to get crunchy like hard candy. We want it to be smooth like a syrup. So it's the cream of tartar that now inhibits crystallization of sugars, another great little key in the bake shop. And now when it starts to boil rapidly, I want to come down with the temperature. Remember, there's a big difference between boil, simmer, and poach. They each have their own temperatures and they each do different things in the pan. We don't want to boil these strawberries. We want a nice soft simmer to allow the water to evaporate. Our temperature reads 214 degrees Fahrenheit. We can keep going to 230 if we want to try and make a stiffer syrup, or this can come off right now because it's a better simple syrup and a lot of the liquid has evaporated, the sugar has condensed. All right, now when I eventually arrive at 230 Fahrenheit, I can see that the bubbles are a lot smaller, that it's more sugar than water. I can see it's acting a little bit more slowly, and it also looks kind of viscous, a lot more viscous, thicker than it was before. Now into the Cuisinart to puree, strain, and we have a great strawberry syrup that not only preserves the strawberries, but gives us some ingredient to work with also. Strawberries, Cuisinart, strainer, get any seeds or pieces out. Look at all these seeds that come out of there. You do not want a syrup that you crunch on with your teeth. Look at all that. And here we have a wonderful strawberry syrup. Chill our strawberry syrup down, because don't forget it was boiling, and I put it in a bar pourer very often. You have one of these at your restaurant supply store in a little plastic squeeze bottle like this. And what can you do with the strawberry syrup? Make it up yourself. It's a no recipe lifestyle. You can garnish plates with it for cake. You can put it in drinks, one of my favorite things, whether there's alcohol in there or whether it's mixed with ginger ale or just seltzer or something for the kiddies. There's so many things you can do with the strawberry syrup. Plus, it preserves your strawberries. That little bit of sugar in there will set the color. Not indefinitely, not like freezing them or canning them. Those are all things that you can do because strawberries should be eaten in season. You eat what is local, you eat what's in season, you enjoy it at the time, and then you move on to something else. They have a word for it in French.
Terroir. Produit du terroir means the products from your earth, from your place.
Thank you, Pascal. And even the French know it's not about written recipes, it's about living a no-recipe lifestyle.